Oh boy, if only life was that perfect. Well, they were trying to sell pop, but Pepsi opened up a big can of backlash and controversy with that ad that you saw. While it featured model and reality star Kendall Jenner, it's being criticized for trivializing the many anti-police protests south of the border, even the Women's March. Community activist Andray Domise joins me now. When you saw that, could you believe what you saw?
Well, yeah, absolutely I could, because the point of marketing is to swim inside of the zeitgeist, and the current zeitgeist happens to be protest culture. There's a lot to protest right now, with black people being killed by police, with women's rights under attack in the United States, with trans rights under attack in the United States. So I can completely understand why a company would want to tap into that part of the culture, but the way they did it was just so horribly tone deaf. There was levels to the fail. It was like a matryoshka nesting doll of fail. And
do you think the imagery, I mean, let's go to my iPad here to look at a split screen of the imagery. So on the top, we have Aisha Evans, who obviously faced off against police in a Black Lives Matter protest in Indiana. And at the bottom, you see Kylie Jenner. Now, we've inverted the Kylie Jenner interaction there because it was on the other side. But, I mean, it's almost an identical scene. Do you think that was on purpose?
Maybe if Aisha Evans had thought of being a white woman handing a can of Pepsi to a police officer, she wouldn't have been arrested. Who knows? It's just the thing that got me most about this is that Pepsi actually has had some cachet in America's black community for a very long time, because Coke, their competitor, would not advertise in minority neighborhoods for a very long time, and Pepsi would. So a lot of black people in America became Pepsi drinkers first. But the way that they approached this issue, if you looked at the protest signs that were being carried, there were peace signs or join the conversation. That was completely inoffensive. You know, you had the hijabi lady who was looking for her muse and suddenly found it when the white lady handed a can of pop to a police officer. You know, you had the breakdancers who hit the folks when Kendall Jenner, is it Kendall? Kendall Jenner. Okay, I can't tell them apart. But when she handed the Pepsi to the police officer, you saw that everyone was just so agitated and so excited. But that's just not what life is like. I mean, I've been at the protest marches here in Toronto. I've seen the protest marches in the United States, and that's not how protest marches go down. You know, it's not a matter of just bringing people together. You have people literally asking for their lives to be held sacrosanct, to not be murdered while unarmed by police officers. And it did trivialize all of that.
I want to show you a tweet from Bernice King, because honestly, hers was the best of, let's go back to my iPad, and Bernice King tweets out, "If only Daddy would have known about the power of Pepsi."
Oh, that was fantastic. Like, the fact that Martin Luther King's daughter got up this morning and smoothed out her sundress and decided to drag Pepsi over that commercial was fantastic.
And Pepsi's statement too, if we can go back to my iPad, they say Pepsi was trying to project a global message of unity, peace, and understanding. Clearly, we missed the mark and we apologize. Is this apology enough?
Well, I noticed that the person that they apologized to was Kendall Jenner. They didn't apologize to the black community or to the trans community, or they didn't apologize to women for trivializing their issues. They apologized to Kendall Jenner. So I just find it really funny that, you know, the 20-year-old white woman who voluntarily and was paid to be in this commercial got the apology from Pepsi, but the people whose issues they made light of got no kind of apology.
All right, Andray, thank you for coming in and joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.